everybody, it's Kia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you guys our September 1st and September 4th paycheck budget. Since me and my husband got paid pretty close together this week, I wanted to go ahead and combine it onto one paycheck tracker just to make things a little easier for me. But I'm really excited to share with you guys kind of what we've done so far for the month and the changes that we've made. I feel really good about the changes that we've made overall for the month of September. So if you haven't done so already, go check out our September budget video. But now we're able to kind of go through and plan out when things are going to happen throughout the month, and I'm really excited about the way we've set it up. If you are new to our channel, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We are on a debt-free journey. We really dove in May, and right now we're focusing on trying to pay off as much debt as we can so that we can increase our monthly cash flow, adjust our budget so that we can start establishing some sinking funds, and finish establishing that emergency fund. We don't have a fully established emergency fund yet, so that is kind of my main priority other than paying off items. So we've been splitting our debt snowball between paying off debt and throwing the rest into that emergency fund account. So that's kind of where we're at so far for the month. But let's go ahead and dive in, and we'll go through the changes that we've made so far. Okay, so we are all zoomed in. Up here at the top, I do have my husband's paycheck and my paycheck. He got paid for a regular 2-week period, so I budgeted $13.50. It came out to be $13.64, so that was pretty good for kind of guesstimating where we were going to be. I'm on salary, so my paycheck pretty much stays the same all the time. I do get bonuses periodically, but for the most part, I generally get my $18.52. I like to budget in fives, so I did $18.50. We do need to get the oil changed in that Highlander, so we have allocated money from our auto fund up into our income section to cover that oil change. And then we do have a roll forward because I do like to budget in advance for our bills. So at the end of the month, I had $21.47.31 left over. So I put $21.45 just to keep those fives in place. And that gives us total income to work with of $54.15. Down here in expenses, we have our normal $100 for autofill, and then I added the $70 for the oil change that we need to take care of. And the one thing that I'm really excited for is that we've shifted the way the bills hit this payday so that we could do a larger grocery shopping haul. We have already planned out our meals throughout the month, and so the more expensive items I've already purchased, and we did a Sam's Club pickup order on that. And this weekend we're going to be sitting down and seeing if we can kind of pre-prep any of those meals and get some of that in the freezer so that we could just pull it out later and make some easy dinners. Kids allowance, we are going to put $20 aside for kids allowance. We're still working on some late spring cleaning, I guess fall cleaning if you want to call it that. And I wanted to make sure that they can have some allowance money for helping out around the house in those extra items. They don't get allowance money for their regular chores. They get allowance money for going above and beyond, and they're allowed to use that allowance money for extra things that they want. I don't buy them extra things except for birthdays and holidays. So if they want anything extra, they need to pay for that out of their allowance money. And so we're just really trying to teach them the value of $1 and how much things cost, and that they need to be more thoughtful and more appreciative of what they have. So that is something that we've been working on for the last couple months. Fun money, that is allowance for me and my husband. We did allocate $50 towards him and $20 towards me. That way we can have a little bit of spending money throughout the month. And then we'll have our regular mortgage payment. Pets, I don't have to get cat food this month, but I do need to get fish tank supplies. So I left the $85 in there for pets. Most of that's going to be the dog food, but then I also needed to get a few things for the fish tank. So I think we're going to be able to do it under that $85. Shopping, this is for our other spending that's not going to be groceries. Pretty much anything that's not groceries is going to go into the shopping category. We do have a couple things coming up this month, and then we're wanting to try to start focusing on kind of restocking some of the cleaning supplies and certain things around the house. And then we also need to do a little bit of home maintenance. Our doors need some of those door sweeps put on them before winter hits. I don't know if we're going to have to replace the seals around them, but we do need to take care of some of that, and we need to get some new heater filters, things like that. So we have allocated some money over towards shopping. And then we also need to get some meal prep stuff. We need some new Tupperware, things like that. I don't know what's happened to our Tupperware, but it seems to have disappeared. So we're going to allocate $260 over towards shopping for the whole month. Utilities, we're just going to have our electric and our gas bill this month. I still have a credit on our water bill. So for those two, I've allocated $250, and then later on throughout the month we will have our internet bill, so we'll take care of that next payday. Student loans, we're only paying on one student loan right now. The other two are still under forbearance, and so I've allocated the normal $35 towards it. So total expenses are $22.85 for this pay period. Down at the bottom, I have our bill savings and our roll forward listed. I have already saved back $11.60 to go towards future bills. My goal is to get up to a full paycheck ahead in our budget, and I think we're doing pretty good about accomplishing that so far. We do have a little bit of money left over in roll forward. Some of that is actually needs to be transferred between the accounts, but the rest of it is actually money that we have set aside in our checking account buffers. We do have 2 checking accounts, and then we also have some money saved aside for my husband's therapy visits that they haven't billed us for yet. So that's the roll forward, and that gives us total sinking funds of $2,075 this payday. Up here at the top, we have our normal credit card payments that we need to make. These are all just the minimum payments that we normally budget for. And then down at the bottom, we are going to be doing a snowball payment towards the Chase Amazon card. We will be paying this one off this payday, and that's super exciting. We were still able to budget money towards paying off that Amazon card, as well as doing our bigger grocery haul. So I feel really good about just the way the bills kind of fell this month. So altogether, we will have total debt payments this payday for $1,005. And we still had a little bit of money left over, so we're going to put $50 into our emergency fund. So that is our paycheck budget. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really did appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next time.